Recently, conservatives' heads exploded upon hearing that the students of the Cultural Arms Club at Rocky Mountain High School in Fort Collins, Colorado, translated the Pledge of Allegiance into Arabic and recited it over the school's PA system, including the proper translation of the word God to Allah. The best part about this is that it was a story yet again. Yes, this is the exact same story that played out last year in a similar fashion. But of course, the conservative outrage machine never misses an opportunity to instill fear and paranoia. The comments on the articles about this story were full of ignorance. Accusations of Muslim proselytizing were rampant, which is hilarious on so many levels. First, this has absolutely nothing to do with Islam. Of course, at the mere use of the word Allah, Christians cannot fathom that this is simply the proper Arabic translation, or that Allah is actually the same God from the Bible. There's just a disagreement over the events which took place. Secondly, since Bibles are printed in Arabic, and they refer to God as Allah, I repeatedly asked if we should destroy Bibles that are translated into Arabic, or tell Arabic-speaking Christians that they are worshiping the wrong God. No answers were forthcoming to this question. Another thing is the assumption that speaking Arabic makes a person Muslim. Not only did these students not speak Arabic, but simply learn to recite the pledge in Arabic, but speaking Arabic doesn't make you a Muslim any more than speaking English makes you a Christian. Next, the irony is completely lost on these people. They will argue and defend the inclusion of the phrase "under God" in the pledge until they are blue in the face. But the second that it becomes inconvenient, they are crying foul. The students have also recited the pledge in other languages such as Spanish, but of course nobody really makes a big deal out of that because they can't spin it into a tale of creeping Islam and religious indoctrination by public schools. One oft-repeated argument was that English is the language of the United States. We have no official language. Or that it is disrespectful to recite the pledge in languages other than English. Of course, this is absurd because translating the words into another language does not change the meaning. If non-English speakers want to declare their loyalty to the United States, why is that a problem? It is eerily reminiscent of the Church being reluctant to translate or teach the Bible in anything other than Latin. Personally, I don't even like the Pledge of Allegiance, and I see no reason to encourage young children to recite it daily in school. It's a nationalistic mantra rife with Cold War-era propaganda that sounds like something more fitting for a political inauguration or military induction. Young school children don't even know what it is they are pledging. They're just repeating the words in a manner very similar to religion. In fact, when I was in school, I recall unconsciously adding the word "Amen" at the end of the pledge because that was simply standard procedure after regurgitating some memorized string of words. Now, I love my country, but I feel that I can express that in a better manner than reciting a glorified mantra originally written for the purpose of selling flags to celebrate the 400th anniversary of Columbus discovering America. You know, the reactions to stories like this are a reminder of what we're up against. Ultra-religious, overtly nationalistic, intolerant bigots who want to keep the United States as the land of white, Christian, English-speaking heterosexuals. They are simply stuck in the 19th century, and it is up to us to drag them along into the 21st century. I am Prototype Atheist. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share with anyone else you think would be interested, and subscribe to my channel for future updates. You can also find me on Facebook at facebook.com/prototypeatheist and on Twitter at protoatheist.